Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Shadows over Loathing. I can't imagine we have too many episodes left of this series because we just took down the big bag, blah, 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 blah. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Shadows over Loathing. I am Visual Pine, your host and star of the show. Well, Pine Saw here is the star of the show as he dances around his tutu and the sparkly and the woohoo. So I can't imagine. Yeah, we have too much to do left in the game. It's to the Black House, which probably used to be the White House, but you know, shadow presidents tend to do that. We beat the first big bad, which was that guy Poindexter, I think his name was, and I can't imagine there's too much left, so let's just get in here and do it. And you're too late. Oh, hi, Shadow President. What, Pine? It's Uncle Murray. Are you okay? Surprisingly fine, kiddo. Not sure why they didn't just murder me, but I'm glad they didn't. Me too. Gotta stop the president from doing whatever her crazy plan is. Darn right we do. Wait a minute, what's that? What's what? You got something behind your ear. You gained 5 meat. Ha 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 ha. Ah, jeez. Don't ever change, Uncle Murray. What happened to you? Well, Jessica told you how I've been hunting a series of cursed artifacts, right? Yes, that's how I found you. We've been using Detectron to find more of them and try to follow your trail. So Charles got that thing working finally? Sure would have saved me some trouble. Anyway, fella sold me a pen that could only write obscenities. Turned out with Lil Coaxy, you could also get to write a real owner's current address, which is here. I wrote that letter to you before coming to stake out the place. They caught me while I was snooping around. Who's this President woman? I don't know much about her, just her name's Margaret something. 11 years ago, her barn exploded. That's where the artifacts came from, I think. They were stuff that was in the barn at the time. Must have been one heck of an explosion. No kidding. 5 years later, she's city comptroller, and now I guess she's shadow president, whatever that is. What is she planning? Wish I knew. She built some kind of crazy machine. I don't know exactly what it's for. The amount of shadow energy she's collecting to power it can't be anything good. How do we stop her? Well, she set up 3 big weird pylons or obelisks or something. I think their function is to pull shadow energy directly out of whatever it comes from and pump it into her machine here at the Black House. Should we destroy those? Yep. Ideally before a machine does whatever it's meant to doing. Destroy 3 things, good. Nice to have a specific, straightforward goal for once. Where are they? Somewhere in Government Valley. Past that, I'm not sure. Guess that's all of my questions. Well, immediately relevant ones. You better get moving. Alright, fine. Oh! Municipal amphitheater? I'll investigate some of the cryptobiology. I don't know what to do. Collect some popcorn. Cool. Shadow popcorn. Neat. Hot pile of bug diggings. I don't think there's a pile on here. We're gonna... Oh, there's a telephone. Good, he's up. Do you like to play with mattress caller? Who is this? This is not the one. Understand, I will burn... No, I want this telephone. But I will get it for you. Hey, wait! Close it. Yeah, I'm not messing with that. That seems dangerous for my health. Lots of cryptobiology stuff around here. Is this one of them? This is one of them. Pilot thing you mentioned, Murray. Never saw a diagram or what have you. Lucky at it, I think it's a pretty safe assumption. And I have to destroy it? And the other two, but yes, destroying them should cut off the majority of the power to the president's machine, presumably unsealed the Black House. Easier said than done, though. The thing's made of pure Ubratium alloy. Shadow metal. Just strange metal pillar thumbs fulfilling its terrible, terrible purpose. If you're totally out of ideas, here's a really terrible one. On the house, you can just try punching it with your fist until it stops working. You get the pillar a few exploratory punches. It hurts like hell, but against all odds, it does seem to have done some damage to the pillar as well. And I got cracked knuckles, whatever that does. What does cracked knuckles do? Oh well. Aw. I was hoping to talk on the phone. What's this? Alright, so there was one, so the ballet theater. Again, lots of cryptobiology goodies. Cold column is covered with cold bugs. Okay. Nope. Hello, it's for you. That isn't him. I'm here in his house now. I am there with him. If this is not him, I'll burn the telephone to him. Stop doing that. Telephones are expensive. Alright, central office. What the frig? Molly stopped in front of a wall that has been plastered with several broadsheet posters. Illustration of this slutty blonde woman making a kissy face at the viewer, with a battleship on fire in the background. Lose women sink ships. No dancing, no short skirts, no obscene language. Molly unexpectedly says nothing. Gritted teeth, she ejects the drum from her Tommy gun, opens the cover, and does something aside with her knife. What are you doing? Give me a minute, Buck. I'm carving the rudest words I know on all of my bullets. I'll show them how to sink a damn ship. Oh, we found another one of these things. Subsequent one seemed less of a bad idea. He got the perk, full body concussion. Alright, then I'm gonna guess the telephony facility is the last one. Give up. I don't feel like fighting anything. Yep. So straight. Something, probably your concussion, tells you it'd be a good idea to try to destroy this pillar by eating it. Chomp. It's really gonna mess up your teeth. First bite is most painful. Got the perk, shattered teeth. I was lying. Each of the remaining bites is gonna hurt even more than the previous one. Alright, back to the Black House. Give up. Leave me alone. Alright, we've unsealed the Black House. You rush into the foyer of the Black House. Murray leads you up a corridor and down a flight of stairs to a huge basement laboratory. The room is dominated by massive writhing tear in space, seemingly confined to an umbratium frame. The president is typing furiously at the computer console nearby, but she turns around momentarily when you enter. She glares at you, practically hissing. I knew I should have trusted that idiot Poindexter to deal with you. I noticed the shadow flow has dropped back to ambient levels. I assumed this was your doing? Yeah, I busted your weird pillars, and now I'm busting you. Oh no. I'd be real upset if you were too late. Oh, nuts. Yeah, nuts to you. The portal is open. After I make these last few calibrations, the Emperor of all Shadows will summon to this plane to kneel before me. I'll rule the universe, not as President of Shadows, but the Empress. Wow. Much bigger goal than I was expecting. Yeah, well, go big or go home, right? Anyway, don't try to stop me. Without my attention on this console to keep the reaction steady, this thing could implode and turn the whole tri-state area into a smoky crater. Jeez, okay, well, mind if I look around? Sure, whatever, just don't pester me until you want, unless you want everyone who never heard of die. I feel like that's gonna happen no matter what. I'm brain team I'll have cobbled together for parts to lie around while you were distracted president. Good job. Oh, no problem. Yeah, it was intentional. But, it's planned exactly. From what she said, it sounded pretty bad to mess with this stuff. She's trying to summon something, right? I figure, by applying enough pressure at just the right time, reverse the flow and make it out portal instead of an in portal. Ah, I get it. So it'll suck her into space and no more problem. Well, not exactly. Or rather, yes. That's not the end of it. I also take care of whatever's waiting on the other side of the portal. Oh. Say you have to go through and fight it, aren't you? I don't know if it'd be a literal fight or what, but yeah, that's the long and short of it, kiddo. This is the end game, and there's no coming back from this. Are you ready? What'd you need? Yes? Did you need something? Oh, I thought I heard you holler. Actually, let me be more explicit. This is literally the end game. Once I set off this bomb and you go through that portal, you can't come back, and the game ends one way or the other. Nothing gets saved after you go, so you can come reload back to here and keep playing afterwards. I don't understand what you mean by that. It's okay, kiddo. It wasn't you I was talking to. I'm ready. Let's do it. Okay. It's good seeing you, kiddo. I think I got this bomb wired so I can toss it and set it off here. Overloading this other woozit. Which hopefully won't end up getting me killed. Whatever happens, you gotta jump through right away. I don't know how much time you have. Jeez, okay, be careful. You too, kiddo. Ready? Yeah. No! Hell yeah, fire in the hole! Resolution. You and Molly and the president and her machines, a sizable chunk of the floor, appeared in the middle of the pale void, lit by the just arrived light of stars that burned out uncountable eons ago. No! What did you do? Threw a little monkey wrench into your plans. Don't try to act cool about this. You don't have the slightest idea what kind of power you're messing with. Oh yeah, like what? Welcome, playthings. Look over to the right, where you see a hovering swarm of giant mouth and eyes. Get the feeling that this is your brain's best attempt to render what you're actually seeing in one way that won't simply annihilate your mind. In particular, that. Oh. Is this whole deal just a giant monkey's paw? Like, did I achieve ultimate power, but also get cursed constantly surrounded by morons? Hey! The portal frame's still intact. Maybe I can reopen it and fix this. Oh, you get us back? Get me back? Then continue with my plan to summon the Emperor to our universe under uncontrollable conditions, as intended, yes. But I don't want you to do that. Do I look like someone who gives a hot crap what you want? Go away. Go die in the void. Somebody's cranky. Alright. Interrupt machinations. Any chance to get you to give up on your plan to enslave humanity in a universal journal? Johnson Christ. If I had brought a gun with me, you would be so dead right now. Can we talk about? No, we can't, but I will strangle you with my bare hands first. Cobras, you expect the portal frame can think of nothing to do with it but help, which implies I missed some optimal stuff, but that's what replays are for. Oh. Oh. Nuts. So, I missed stuff to make this really easy on myself. That's a shame. Hello. Welcome to my realm. What are you? I am what the shadow is. I am what the shadow is the shadow of. Nice job if you can get it. It's a living. Try something desperate. Reason with it. Intimidate it. Smooth talking. Well, you tried. Yeah. Fight it! Aw. All right, so that thing has a lot of health. So let's see. I can do 35 damage to the eyeballs, to the mouth. Okay, I do 35 to it all. Just start taking stuff out. Oh, lost my controller. Well, I knew that was coming. Oh, there goes an eye. I have no AP. He's immune to bleeding and fire, I think. All right, got rid of the eyes. Well, I say tippity to your face twice, because it also increases my moxie, and it's gonna be close. And we did it. Nice of Gabby and the Gator guy to come along and be target practice. Hey, look, the TV's gonna work. Well, sometimes the best way to deal with the universe destroying threat is just hit it with something until it stops moving. Nice work. After metaphorical smoke cleared, you found yourself stuck in the weird extradimensional space where the final showdown happened. Fortunately, the fact that you created a temporal paradox before you left the universe meant that you could never come back to normal reality. You waited 1 billion years, and that was only the beginning. Actually, it's meaningless to say it was the beginning. The first 1 billion years weren't any different than the next billion. You were still there. You always had been. The universe ended, and you weren't in it. Murray's bomb blasted him past the borders of reality. He drifted outside of the world for a span of time that might have been 5 minutes or 5,000 years. The only way to be sure is not to press a key for 5,000 years. Then you'll know it was that long. A few weeks later, Jessica accidentally activated the fail-safe interdimensional homing teleporter Murray had left in one of his desk drawers. She was looking for a pen. Murray was wrenched through the ether and then unsummarily dumped on the floor in the antique store. They spent a while trying to figure out what happened to you, but didn't have any luck. Being outside of entirety of time and space makes you pretty hard to track down. Eventually, Murray gave up and started looking for another relative to help him with his future ventures. Pines placed in brisk trade until the end of the Prohibition, which point it did an even brisker one. When they started televising underground bare-knuckle boxing, Gabby got real excited and joined a league. Her combat style is a mixture of different martial arts that came to be known as super weird fighting. Molly went on to become the most notorious bank robber of her era, last seen somewhere in Bolivia. After a year of adventures were over, Alphonse returned to his terrible family in the swamp. Streets are considered fairly dangerous due to widespread gang and tentacle violence. Marvin went to set the world record for mailbox sitting. He held the record for nearly a week. He has recently become interested in flagpoles. The bishop's inspection went swimmingly, and Vicar of St. Polycarp's was soon promoted to vice pope. With that whole grisly murder business behind her, Ms. Brewster went on to win the Boarding House of Decade Award from the International Salesmen's League. Your accomplishments in the field of metaacoustics continuing to ring through the halls of SIT. Due to a malfunction in the equipment, facility says it will be fixed soon. To this day, they still refer to a bacon, tomato, and cheddar omelet as the Pine. With your help, Rhonda Ramusin became the first person in history to fly all the way around a swamp. Her fame lasted until nearly a month later, when Charles Lindbergh was seen buying a new set of shoelaces. Loss of Tom and Kathy plunged largemouth bastosons into a succession crisis. In the chaos, the bastard Ruboner returned from exile and made his claim to the throne. John and Paul Leathers were convicted of mailman slaughter and preparing to be sent to a penal colony on Mars. The kid with glasses spent a week bragging after you proved his theory about big hands. The plant kid will happily wear Mossman's mustache for the rest of his life. The chemist kid is still reeling from the whiff of the smell wisp you brought her. The radio kid still proudly wears the feather you brought him from Barbara Yaga. The kid with the wrench still tells stories about the time you captured the Chupanarajra. The fly girl is still grateful for the chest hair you brought her from Flemberg. Melrose Place remained uninhabited until 1990s and became a hotbed for swinging sexy singles. The end. That was Shadows over Loathing. If you have watched this entire series, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you. I love the Loathing series, and it cracks me up that we missed some things and could have ended very, very differently. But it is also really cool that like we get the resolutions to the side quest we did. So yeah, cool stuff. Thanks so much for playing our game. We know it's civic time and effort to get here. We appreciate your attention and endeavors you brought. Shadows of Loathing, you might also enjoy Westlow. We did. And don't forget that there is the free browser-based game Kingdom of Loathing on the internet at kingdomofloathing.com. And that's going to do it for me, friends. Thank you all for joining this series. Another Loathing series here done on the Visual Plan channel. Yeah, I'll see you next time. I'll figure out another game that we're going to play after this, and we'll start that up next week. So until then, take care of yourselves. Have a good day. And I'll see you next time. Bye.